Oh, hey, welcome back to the Caribou Data Science channel. This is Friday evening. Of course, the tragedy that's unfolding in California is continuing this evening. I believe that the fires are still raging out of control. All right, and I'm going to leave it at that because it is true. It's truly a tragedy. What's happening out there. A question: could it have been? Could the result? Could is it possible for the what do I say? Is it possible that the damage could have been limited? Probably. Okay, I will leave it at that. Okay. So anyway, the subject tonight continues to be the Furniture Mart data set. Okay. A launcher. Let's come over here. Let's take a. So I'm going to terminal over here for our. Okay, there we go. All right. So anyway, let's get back to the subject at hand. The subject at hand is, of course, Project 7 of 10 of the Furniture Mart data analysis tonight. And of course, we're continuing our path in Python and ChatGPT, of course. But as a bonus tonight, I'm actually going to be using, as you can see on your screen, I'm going to be using a Jupyter notebook rather than my usual VS Code. All right. And of course, as I said, we will be using ChatGPT. Let's upload our data here. Furniture. All right. Okay, very good. Interesting. Okay. So you can see it's already done a few things here, okay? This is sort of interesting. I'm not sure it's helpful or not. Okay, so this is more complicated. It needs to be. Okay, so what else do I want to say here? Let's see if I can run this first part here. It should be able to run this first part because all it's using is pandas. Okay, well, it apparently can't. System pi arrow. Why is it looking for pi arrow? Okay. Huh. Okay. Okay, good. Good, okay. Now we could come up here for the fun of it. You know what, let's create a, I was going to say, let's create a real JS, a real JS information, but don't. Let's see. So let's just come over here very quickly and say sales You know what, we'll just do a very quick description of this data, hopefully. And just to get some summary statistics, okay? Let's come back up here. Let's run us. Will this work? Do I need to put do I need to do something like this? Okay, good. That's what we did. But let's do a describe. Just to get a handle on what we're talking about here, okay? So we got 2001 and 21 rows. The average total sales is $394. The minimum is $1.80. And then we got the quantile range of about, I don't know, what is it? 47 from 435. So that's about 90 then? Yeah, about 90, spread about 90. Quantity from minimum of 1 to 2, maximum of 5. Okay, good. So we don't really need that. Okay, all right. But here is the first question. By the way, have any of you taken a look at IBIS before? Be sure to check out some of my videos. I have a series of videos on IBIS. It's a very interesting package, very interesting library or package for Python. its main mission is to allow you to run Python code against various database backends, because it takes your Python code and then converts it into an SQL and runs it against the database, but it doesn't actually create a database table. Then it returns results back in the form of a table, which you can then use, say, Matplotlib or Seaborn to plot. Okay, so be sure to don't need to display anything. This says track customers in each marketing. We don't really have a marketing campaign. That's could be a problem. Okay. So we'll come up here and we'll start here. Okay. Let's comment out that. Plot the number of unique customers per market segment and region. Okay. That's not exactly what the question. Okay, good. We don't really have what else could we do with this? Oh, this is quite nice, isn't it? Let's see. I'm not quite sure it's really what we're looking for there, but okay. This looks good for the grid axis Y. So let's come back up here. Let's add oh, very nice. Okay, good. Oh, you know one thing? You notice how wide it is? That's because we come back up here to the top, right? And it's 1200. That's 1200 pixels. Okay, that's good. Hold on here. The Bucks are playing tonight. 13-7. Well, I hate to say it, but boy, how do you give up a touchdown? So they scored. So the Bucks scored a touchdown and give up. They're 14-7. In the last 2 minutes of the game, they scored a touchdown and gave up a touchdown. By each campaign. I wonder what it's going to do. Okay. See, the trouble is, so here's the second thing. Now, in the interest of full disclosure, obviously we don't actually have of course, you remember the group by the ag function from our IBIS. Have I mentioned IBIS yet to you? Let me give you a quick point to that. It's IBIS project, okay? And by default, what it does is that it runs Python code against the DuckDB backend, okay? Okay, what it did up here is it actually reran the first plot. Okay. Huh. That's interesting. Did I get rid of get rid of too much? Because this should indicate that the plot ran, okay? But there's two plots, right? You can comment out that. So did it require total sales and total profit? Okay, so we did, there's two plots in there. Okay, very good. Ah, excellent. Excellent. Total profits. Okay, good. So let's save this so far. So we're just rolling right along here, aren't we? So you see what it just did? Uh, it just told me what line this requirement starts on, okay? And of course, we're in a really big role here, aren't we? I mean, good grief. Of course, there's nothing wrong with a short session on Friday night, is there? Now, remember, originally all these requirements were written by ChatGPT, and it had access to the data, right? But it should have realized that there is no marketing campaign data. Okay, you got region, and that's really all we got. Okay, region and subcategory. All right. So I cover like this also. I can do this. Okay. I mean, we're rolling right along here, aren't we? Good grief. If this last thing works out well, $122. No, it doesn't. What was the question again? I'm guessing that one ends down here. All right, so that's right. So this is part of the this is part of the oh no, don't do that. So this is sales trends before and after campaigns. Okay. My friends, we're at 30 minutes here. And we should have enough time to come back over here. That ended around 116, 117. Now, a lot of these plots, of course, look the same, and that's because, well, they are kind of the same. It's really looking at the same data. Uh, but for our purposes, this is enough. Okay, so let's do this. Let's actually close this. Come back over here to our window. And let's create a, oh, did I mention, by the way, if you are in the background there, by all means, speak now or forever hold your peace, all right? So let's go ahead and render this. Oops. Let's come back over here. So it is running, good. That's very good. Rendering the PDF, very nice. Extended mode. Okay. Now let's come over here. Let's just take a look at our code, at our results. Okay. Now, if you look carefully, a lot of these plots look the same. Okay. Here's our objective: plot 1, plot 2, plot 3, plot 4, and plot 5. Now you notice a lot of these plots look the same, but that's because, well, they are the same. I mean, we're looking at the same data. We don't really have the marketing data we needed. Okay. You know, we could have maybe done some. We could have said, you know, marketing campaigns were quarters. So you have the. We could say, for instance, that the fourth quarter. We have a fourth quarter market campaign for the holiday season. Okay. But we're not going to do that this evening. So let's look at our PDF file then. And what you notice here is it's linked. Go over here. Here's that. So again, up here, you notice we got the table of contents on a separate page. Very nice. Do this. Do this. Took a 4. And 5. And that's it for this evening, folks. Can I save an image here? No. Let's come back over. So that's, like I said, this is probably our shortest session so far. So anyway, folks, thanks so much for your time. Subscribe, click the like button, and don't forget to click the like button, the subscribe button, and share the channel with one of your friends this week. Okay. And also be sure to go and check out my IBIS videos. Okay, it's a very powerful tool. Either you can use it either in the IPython show, or you can use it as part of a notebook. A very powerful tool. Check out the videos on that. Okay.